Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ingraham. This is the Ingraham Angle. Thank you, as always, for joining us. The real chaos agents. That's the focus of tonight's angle. After Kamala Harris's loser campaign of vibes and jives, and with Trump's MAGA base unshakable even with the trade tumult, Democrats need to find an edge, any edge, against President Trump. They may not have a leader, they may not have a message, but they think they found a word.
When there's economic chaos, no one wants to make investments in the United States.
This chaos seems to be just a game for Donald Trump.
And that chaos is hurting the American brand.
Mark my words, this chaotic chapter is not over.
Chaos, chaotic. These are the magic words culled from a survey done by a Democrat group last month. Now, when asked if certain words or phrases accurately describe Trump, chaotic topped the list with 62% of voters saying that word accurately described him. And now, for lack of any better idea, Democrats' go-to word in any speech or any media appearance will be chaotic. Of course, this is a height of irony, is it not? Because you know what chaos is?
The chaotic and deadly U.S. evacuation from Afghanistan stunned Americans and the world and cost the lives of 13 U.S. soldiers.
Systems we have in place were ignored. Our armed services request for air support. Multiple military personnel saying this is not a good idea. Our snipers asking for permission to engage. Every one of them ignored. These are red flags. Why were they ignored?
Now that's chaos. And the Democrats talk about Trump chaos because of some market volatility. We had people dropping from planes in Afghanistan, the rush at the airport. You know what else is really chaotic? When Biden's reckless spending and government giveaways drove up inflation for all of America and hammered consumers with higher costs.
Inflation spiked to 6.8% last month. That is the highest it's been in nearly 4 decades. Gas prices are at an all-time high, leaving Americans with sticker shock, and it's not going away anytime soon.
I've had to cut back on shopping because things are too expensive.
Of course, the word chaos describes what was unleashed on America by Alejandro Mayorkas and Biden's puppet masters when they purposely flooded the country with millions of illegals, which Democrats knew would invariably mean that drug dealers, killers, and child predators would slip through as well.
My daughter was just 12. She had dreams to be famous. She wanted to be a famous actor. She was so funny. I really hope everybody can hear my pain. We need to stop this. We need to stop losing our littles.
We're here because we're losing our moms, our daughters, our children to criminals.
And who can forget the unending leftist chaos on college campuses with pro-Hamas protesters taking over buildings, blocking others from getting a real education, everything they did. And even this week, I don't know if you saw them blocking commuters in New York City at Grand Central Station. And let's not forget that Democrats are fine with chaos being brought to the doorsteps of Tesla dealerships across the country, as radicals terrorize innocent Tesla owners for owning a brand that liberals used to love. Bottom line, Trump's trying to clean up Biden's chaos, and it ain't easy. And on top of that, Trump's trying to reset the American economy after decades of economic chaos forced on our working class. Of course, the media's understanding